Yo, we live? Oh, okay. Live on YouTube, Twitch. Oh, and there we are. Okay, live on Twitch. Sweet. What up, chat? We're back. Day 2. Day 2. So I did a little bit of grinding slash fixing some of my bad code off stream. But today we got a game plan. Good game plan. Sure things good. All right. So last time we were remaking Castle Crashers to prove. Well, I guess last time we were just remaking it, but now we're gonna prove if it was really nostalgia or not. That's the game plan. Hopefully, I was a little optimistic last time. Didn't get as far as I wanted. But hopefully this time we can get pretty decently far to where it actually looks like a game. That's the plan. Do you mind? She can be there. It's fine. She's already got it. She got her own chair right there. Oh. But now my dresser works better. It's let's get notifications sent out. All right. I'm gonna reintroduce the gist of this idea, but essentially, Castle Crashers, a game released in 2008, which was way too long ago. 18 years ago? 18 years ago. August. I guess 17 in some months, but 18 years ago this game was released and it was huge. Let's see if it says here like a couple million copies. 26 million copies. Gotta be more than that, right? Yo, he's here. Oh, shucks. He's back. And apparently a year ago, came up with a DLC where you can create your own character. So we're back trying to recreate our own game. Because, like, you can create your own character, but I think it doesn't add anything to the game loop. So it's just creating your own character. So we're gonna remake it. Brand new characters, new art, and see if it's good or not. See if nostalgia clouds our judgment here. Ignore her. She's alright. Alright, let's get to it. So here is where we ended up last time. And then I added a little bit more off stream. You can move, you can jump, you can attack, and there's like a heavy attack because there's multiple attacks. If I run up here, not only does they hit me, but I can attack back. Use like a heavy attack, hits them up, stuff like that. So it's like, feels pretty bouncy. So it's kind of nice. It's not completely done yet, the logic of the game, but I think it's time to get rid of these boring circles and start getting some good art here, which is a problem because I am not good at art. Luckily, there are plenty of people online that are good. So we can go to game art. I guess we can go to itch. Now people sell art for free or for like a shout out. Sometimes it's paid. So we're basically going to try to look through and see if we find something that looks good. And then maybe do a little bit of tweaking on it, but we'll see. And if it doesn't end up being that great, we could try to create our own, which might end up not doing that great. Or we could take a 3D model and then make it 2D. It's a little hard to do, and that's not really... Castle Crasher doesn't really look like that. Go to Kenny's. Kenny's is this... He's a free... Gives out a bunch of free assets here, which I don't know if we'll find anything we'll need, but we gotta kind of have to get an idea of what we are wanting. So we're gonna look for 2D. Could do basic shapes. No. I think we need something close to the Castle Crashers art. I don't want to take their specific art. I want to either find something from an artist or the platform characters. Kind of lame. Not really what we're looking for. We want 2D. We don't really want... It's not really top down, but it's not exactly front facing, which I guess it's kind of front facing, so it's not top down. We need fantasy. I mean, it's Castle Crashers. 3D. I mean, that's 3D. Wait, did I not select 2D? Oh, you have to add it so we can add fantasy. 2D fantasy. Oh, but that looks cool. A little too cool, though. Yo, this knight kind of looks... like that slash is kind of what we need, you know? Oh, no. Oh. This would be kind of awesome if we were able to... Oh, my God. This guy, what's his name? B Dragon 1727. Free 100 plus license. You may use these estimates in personal, commercial, or non-commercial. I mean, it's just completely free to use anything. Look at they got health bars. Yo, we might save this because this could be kind of awesome for because like Castle Crashers has all those abilities you can use, which we haven't implemented yet, but eventually we'll implement that. UI assets. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So we got a knight. I don't need this guy. We got some monsters. Commercial and non-commercial. Crash or not credit, but greatly appreciate it. So this is a free one. And this is a free one. Okay. Are we doing a pixel art kind of art style? I mean, this is pixel art. This is pixel art. This is pixel art. Maybe we do it. All right, let's get our guy. And freaking... You know what? We'll send this guy a donation. Let me try to make sure I don't leak. Yeah, I don't have anything saved. All right, we'll get this guy. Oh, God. I want to save all these guys in a folder. All right, we'll get these guys. What the heck? Okay. Save this. Save this. We know where everything is. So we want to go back. We can go back. All right. We got our guy. Let's go back. Dragon in here. Knight. 2D. Now, I feel like the hardest thing is going to be the background art. Maybe I can try to do that. It's not good at art. That's literally my least. So bad. All right, so we needed to go player animation player. Without outline, without line. No, don't even remember how to do animations for 2D. Current animation. Add. Root node player. Well, let's add a sprite 2D. Add this idle texture to it. Basically, what we have to do. Oh, there's the animation right there. Brother, get off the table. It frames. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 horizontal frames. One vertical frame. No, I forgot. All right, let's see. Let's see. Godot 2D animation. Animation. 2D spread animations. All right, lock in. God, I forgot. I don't have. I do have YouTube Premium, just not signed in.
So, in this quick tutorial, I will show you how to create an animation from sprite frames and how to play the animations in code. My name is Mac, let's do this. For this tutorial, you will need the following setup. A functioning player
No, we got that.
around that contains a sprite node, a walk animation, and an idle animation. Instead of the normal sprite node, we will use the animated sprite node. So let's replace.
All right, yeah, no. Makes sense, yeah. Delete, get rid of that. Animate. Wait. No, I'm lost again.
The normal sprite node by deleting it, and then add the new animated sprite node to our player.
No, that makes sense. That was my bad. All right, this is what we need. Animated sprite. Throw that in there. No, it should be. Really should just continue watching.
In the inspector, unfold animation, click on the empty next to the sprite frames, and then select new sprite frames. Then open up the sprite frames editor by clicking on the newly created sprite.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know why we need this one. That's not 3D. This guy, new sprite frame editor. And let's edit that sprite frame. No, I can figure this out. Okay. No.
Frames. To make an animation,
continue watching.
you need to add frames. There are two ways of adding frames. The first method is to click this button, look for your animation files, and then add separate images as frames. Use Ctrl plus click to select
No, we don't have
frames.
that. Get them all in one.
The second method requires a sprite sheet. Open a sprite sheet by clicking this button and then look for your sprite sheet. In a new editor window, you can slice the sheet into multiple.
No, and I knew this because I did this before. Oh, God. No, I don't. Delete. No. Yeah, delete that. New animation. Okay, here it is. Idle. No capitalize. Get the player. No. Sprites. Get our character. Kind of like the width outline. What am I looking for? Idle. 7 1. I don't really know if I like that. I mean, I guess it's fine because we have our own collision shape. So I guess it's fine. It's just that easy. Okay. Up the speed frame a little bit. Yeah. Scale. We need to add some scale to this. About the size of our guy. Maybe move him up a little bit. Looks pretty good. This guy, get rid of. And let's update this to circles. I don't. We could do like a capsule. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty good. All right. No, we know how to do it from here. All right, so we got this. Let's move our collision, our hurt box a little bit in. I don't know. Okay, well, we need to open this up. New animation. I don't know why we're doing attack first, but we're doing it. Attack first. Add the sprite sheet. Attack 1, attack 2, and attack 3. I got, that kind of looks like a base attack. Attack 2. Also kind of looks like a base attack. Oh, and that's the heavy attack right there. Oh, that's what we want right there. Wait, I'm doing this one first because it's awesome. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing? Oh, and it's so perfect, dude. This is awesome. Alright, so we got attack underscore heavy. We got a heavy attack now. God, this is awesome. It was a jump animation too. Oh my god, he does. Jump. Jump. 5, 1. Here's the thing, because like frame 4 we're falling, or so we're not gonna be. I guess we have to. Oh, something's gonna be a little tricky to get it looking right. All right, let's just finish it up with a idle. Oh, not an idle. Run. We have a run and a walk, but I think we're only gonna have one movement. Does it look like 8? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yo, shout out, dude. This is awesome. Or so the defaults could be idle. Walk, run, defend, death, attack, attack 1. All right, we'll do one more. That's attack, light. This is basically all the animations we're gonna need. I mean, that's like, yeah, we need to change this guy a little bit. What about heavy? How? Oh. So that's kind of tough because we can't have like multiple hurt boxes for the different animations, which is fun. I think that'd be all right. The animation player, change it to idle. Here. So now we got to go to the player. Just close all of them. Maybe I'll walk through what I did to change some of the code because I finished up well, not finished up, but got them in a good spot for the player controller. Player controller right now, because the player scene only has. I kind of did the player controller, not that great. My enemy scene. It's got all of the scripts over here, like the movement, the attack, the state machine, and then it's all kind of controlled. And as you see, there's a lot more scripts on the enemy. So I think there's two different ways to program a enemy / player. And my mic's too loud, peaking. So there's two different ways to program like an enemy or a player. There's this multiple scripts all communicating to this one controller script, which is kind of the way I prefer because it's a lot easier to manage. Or this player script, everything's just in that main script, which so far that's only 110 lines of code, which actually isn't that bad, but we need a way to manage the animations. What we'll do is we'll do current animation. Because we're gonna have a state machine here. I think that's all. We have attack L. Heavy attack and light attack. God, can't have that. Current animation was set as idle, but over here in the physics, towards the end, after scale. Well, the way we have our movement right now, it's kind of backwards. I actually messed up when programming this because I have the physical position plus the jump position, which is fine because it calculates the jump position with the jump height. So like my jumping in game, what I should have done is just separated the physical node movement and then the jump movement just purely based is just the like sprite, which is how I have the enemy. The sprite moves, which actually it's kind of rough because I need collision shape on the sprite. If I move that there, that's not gonna work. So we gotta do some tweaks, but we're not on the enemy right now. We're finishing the player. So right here, jump velocity, ground position, input direction. So the way I'm handling my movement is based on Okay, so we'll do a match statement. God. Is that? Okay. So basically do this match statement, which every time, depending on what state we're in, we got 4 states. We do run. Jump. Which actually, I think we can handle the light attack and the heavy attack. Just if can attack is false. So all of them is if we're idle. Okay, let's think about this. So if input direction doesn't equal 0, which means our input direction is our keys. So we're not pressing anything on the key. This would be 0, which is fine because there won't be an idle. But if it isn't 0, then, well, we need another function. We're back into coding. Another function, change state. Why do I have that? Change state, which should be new state. This is of type state. Current animation equals state. I mean, we're doing a bunch of animation. This is, I guess, it's technically not state. The first thing we do is change the animation. Then we have to do another match statement based on state. Not state. What am I doing? No, match current animation. We don't really care what. All right. Idle. Boom. Is that not? Should be state, but is player controller.gd to state? Wait, what the? All right, I don't know. State.run. And if well, because first we need to check because we can't be running. If jump height is greater than 0, then change animation to state.jump. And this is in second. Elif. Alright, so if the jump height is greater than 0, then the state is jump. If it doesn't equal 0, if vector 2 doesn't equal 0, then the state is run. State dot item. Dot animation equals. Basically a bunch of these. What did we have? Idle, run, jump, L, H, run. Light. I said right. What the heck? Heavy. So it changes it to the new animation and then plays that animation. Okay. We have the idle. We don't have the runs. I mean, but this is just if the jump height is greater than 0, change it. And it's just the same thing. If input direction equals vector 2 dot 0. Change animation to state dot item. And this is so go to idle, and then idle will just go right to run. Right? Oh. No. I don't know. Do I have to set it to play? Maybe we could.
Multiple frames. Tip: the easiest way to slice your navigate to the inspection. Start with making a variable sprite. I want the as you can see, it only plays the animation to the right. The animation should be flipped. The walk animation is playing.
So it's just play? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I just, for some reason, thought I had to... I'll talk about it. Quickly fix this. Oh. God. And then I also got to change here. I don't want to change the I think this guy's gonna tell it. This is just the flip H,
When
right?
animation should template direction. You can use it in 0 and change direction.
But I wanted to flip this guy. I wanted. Oh. Uh, oh god, I don't think it. Oh, the hurt box goes here, which changes my hurt box coverage. Isn't actually that bad. Luckily, I didn't. Why am I hard coding things? Unready. Anim player. I'm sitting here hard coding. I should not be doing that. And this. All right, let's test it. All right, we'll have this backwards. But this a bad way to hard code? Okay, well, scale is 0.5. I should know. Why is it 0.5? Yes, this is as good as mine. 0.5. No, 0.5. It's not. How does my enemy? Because I did this with my enemy controller. Oh, I did the scale too. It's so close. Do I literally? Okay, well this is. Input. Well, this is right. Right? No. This is wrong. Okay, enemy controller again. Oh, because it's. Okay. It was off-centered a little bit. I don't need these guys anymore because. Okay, why isn't my jump working though? No, we do. If space Jump velocity. Okay. Okay. Not jump high jump. Something's wrong. Should we have errors? Oh, get rid of these. For debugging. Alright, we need to fix that jump animation. Bro sits on the ground way too long. How do I edit? No, I can figure this out. No, I can figure this out. Nope. Jump. Okay. Really is jump up or jump down. Do I just have a static frame here? Add here. Jump. Oh, really shouldn't. Doing a lot of. Now we got jump up and jump down. Just so much more. This can't be. Oh. This cannot be the most efficient way to do things. Oh. Yep. Just like that. Yep. Same thing. Not else. It's not gonna work. that. Velocity less than 0. Oh, wait, jump down. It's greater than 0. Change. Jump up. Noon. Less than. How big is my guy compared to the... Okay, okay. Look at me go. Am I dealing any damage to this guy? Oh. I don't have my swing attacks yet. I don't need my... Let's get rid of the collision shapes. Why is my... When I jump... Why is this so slow? I hit my jump. Because idle can never go to... But jump up. Well, we never, I guess, have to... We just go here. Straight up. Whenever we hit UI except I guess a space. They should have. I have it there. I don't know what. Jump. Okay, see? If state is jump up, down, less than. Okay. No, because I'm an idiot. I still need this state. Jump down. Let's jump up. Unless you're gonna land on something. No, you can't land on anything. What am I missing here? Oh! Oh, and it works! Okay. Hold up. Ugh. Almost been streaming for about an hour. God dang. About 50 minutes ago. right, here. Change animations. Oh. Tech light. This is heavy. Then you wait and then change animation back to... Oh. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. This, this, that. And I mean, the hit animation is too fast. Heavy attack is 0.25. Brother. Why does he just raise his sword up like that? Oh. Okay, the light attack hits 0 knockback, 0 knockback, then decent amount of knockback. V1 hits 0 or hits up. Ah. Okay. My guy's so much smaller than the characters in the game. You know what we need? The photo P? Yeah. An online new project. Pixels, like nothing crazy. Alright, so basically we need a shadow that follows the character. So we know where we're gonna land. Might be Not a useful thing to do right now, but it's weird. Yo. All right, wait. Uh, we need the opacity to be a little bit less. Doesn't change it. Paint fill. What did I do wrong? All right, delete this guy. Messed up. Just don't. You need to do a little bit of a gray, but we need some. Add the opacity or something. Oh. Wait. Like that. It's easy. Where's our shadow? Oh, look at that. All right. We export that. Shadow. Okay, let me add this in. I don't think I needed to. Let's go to our player. Add a sprite. Make it our shadow. Kind of large. Okay, now we got a little shadow on it. Oh, it jumps with them. Oh. No. Oh. We can't fix that right now. Give me a second. All right. We got our guy. Oh. Need some enemies. These looks like some awesome enemies, man. Yeah. All right, let's get these enemy. Let's try to. Been just about an hour, and we've got our guy in there. All right, looks like these guys just have one. They don't have a walk animation. Unless I got the wrong one. Um. Okay, yeah, there it is. All right, we'll get new folder. I guess we'll just throw the skeleton in there. There's our visual. There's the mission. Oh. All right, new sprite. This will be item. Add the sprite frames. Go to our skeleton. Idle. 4x1. Not much of an idle, but raise him up a little bit. Oh yeah. All right, let's get a new collision shape again. For a new skeleton. All right. Add the attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna add just these 4. I want them to attack fast. Okay. And then we don't need a jump because he doesn't really jump. He does. He walks. Okay. Yeah. We'll do move. They're just gonna have one move. He's walking. Okay. Now, I definitely think he's gonna be. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. All right, we'll go back. Well, we gotta fix the code first. Yeah. Bring up this guy. Yeah, this is right here. Because visual doesn't have a flip H, right? It's not visual. We need to. The hurt box changes. We're hard coding it because save some time. Animated sprite dot false. Now. Oh yeah. All right. There we go. Now the enemy's a lot easier So we just need, we already have the state machine all right here. Open up the state machine script, which I guess I can go through how it works and kind of what I did offline. Basically, there's this state machine script that handles changing the state and like keeping up with the state and all that. But in all the states, like the idle, the chase, knockdown, attacking, all has different like scripts attached to them, and it's kind of weird. You have to make sure like it has a state to change to. Like this, the idle can go. I have a state chase, which I don't know why I have chase, but I guess it's chasing the player. But it's basically the move script. So anytime but the idle can only go to chase, and then the hurt box or the enemy script can change it to the. I don't even remember how it was so long ago. It's last Friday. The last time I streamed was Thursday. Then Friday I did this, but it's been so long. But basically, all we really need to do is if we go to this idle script. No. State machine. Change state to. This is where we have our match function. New state. If new state equals state dot. What is? God. Is it change state to? It's a state, but it's a string, right? Yeah. Passes a string. Okay. New state equals chase. Basically like this. Idle. Knockdown. Attacking. And then this is we just call. And then player equals this animated player. Play. Don't have a knocked down. I guess we can make that real quick. Knocked down is just simply the death, except he's knocked. Now is this gonna work? I don't know. Oh. Alright, kind of works. Get knocked down every time. How does... If it takes... No, I guess it's only if it takes damage. If... Knock... How did I mess it up? Alright, only if the knockback is greater than 0 does the enemy get knocked or knocked down. Alright, now let's figure out what is with this attack light. Let's fix this. With that line, attack 1. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Back to the test scene. We're running around. Alright, he's moving up like... Get him, get him. Oh, it's so bad. What do we do to fix it? Running around feels alright. Jumping kind of feels alright. It doesn't have the feedback. I don't know. Give me a second. It's getting cold. All right. Hey, yo. My favorite.
Hey guys, my name is
A new Jack Sather. I don't know if you guys know this guy. He's a guy who reviews games and also has gotten into game dev recently, which is the videos I've been seeing of him. Released a new video. Never reacted to anything before, but like, there's a good a time in that of any. A good a good time, if any. Yeah, that's right. Oh, he's got a little Godot plushie. Yes. Godot hype. Me. Okay. All right, let's watch it. What do you guys think? Chat? No? Okay. I don't see anybody opposed.
Jack Sather. I'm an aspiring game developer and a YouTuber, as you are probably aware of as you're watching this video on YouTube. About 2 years ago, I made a video called I Made a Game in Unreal Engine in 14 Days, parentheses,
Fire video, by the way. Watched it.
no experience. I think that's the title. It might be wrong. Sorry, it's really long. That video surprisingly did well. I didn't think it would have, and I actually said a few things in that video that I feel like I can give an update on here now 2 years later in 2026. Starting with the fact that at 28 years old, I wanted to have a game studio made by the time that I was 30 years old, and that has become a reality. Me and Nick Glenn, my game development partner, have made our official game studio together, and we're naming it, drumroll please, Playable Workshop. Which, yes, it is the same name as our educational channel where we teach people how to make video games. I didn't want to make another LLC. Me and Nick made a deal that 2026 was the year that we were going to start making our own game. And I'm very happy to say that we have started making it. And we're going to take you on that adventure of making our game today. And the game is called All For Naught.
Oh. This kind of looks like the game he made in not his last video, specifically game dev. Because I only really watched. Yeah. This one created a game. Oh, wait, no, it's this one. Yeah, these two. It kind of gives me vibes of those games. Goes back to it.
Just in case the font wasn't readable back there, yes, you can wishlist All For Naught, our game, on Steam right now. Our page just got approved. We're super excited. All my game dev friends told me to make sure to put this at the front of the video, so that's why.
Okay. Let's go check it out. Are you able to see how many wish lists this has? Yeah, I would add to the wish list. It's not the type of games I play, but I'll try to help them out.
I'm green screening myself in here right now. We'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, on with the rest of the video. So January 1st came and we got started working on our game. Basically, the idea was we were going to make a third-person hack and slash roguelike dungeon crawler cooperative adventure game that was also going to have the combat of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Some people might have said that that was a little too much to ask for your first game, and they would be correct. We got 6 days into making the game and bailed on the project. Making a third-person multiplayer game is a bit of a stretch. I wish it was easy to make multiplayer games where in the game engine you could just click a multiplayer button and it just works.
Nah, making multiplayer is hard. I've made a couple, and it probably takes me about a week to get the same game just working with multiplayer. But it's tough because like those are all my favorite games to play, are multiplayer games. So it's like I gotta get better. I gotta get a better workflow so I can make multiplayer games faster.
That is very much not the case. It adds a lot of work and complexity to making the game. I'm sure a lot of the indie game devs out there could relate. This business involves a lot of sacrifice and a lot of compromise, especially when you work on a team. I've gotten very comfortable with the phrase, okay, fine. And the other thing was taking the game from 3D to 2D. Even though I just spent all last year learning how to make 3D games and art for it, not mad about it. I'm mad about it. And on the reels, we don't have unlimited financial runway. At all. So we needed to make this game relatively quickly, but also still give you a really quality game. So let's talk about that new game idea, at least the origins, because it's grown a lot since then. An idea that I had had for a game for kind of a long time was a twist on the Vampire Survivor-like genre. I know, there's a million Vampire Survivors out there, everybody's making them, but I do think that there's still room for a twist on the genre. I always thought it was a little strange that in a Vampire Survivors or a Survivor-like game, you usually play as one character that gets like 4 auto attacks. I thought a pretty cool spin on that could be to play as 4 characters that all have 1 auto attack, kind of taking the shape of a World of Warcraft party going through a dungeon. On top of being 4 characters that all have their individual auto attacks, I think it also make the combat more dynamic if each character had their own ability that you activate with a face button. So some characters have a stun ability, some characters have a heal ability, some dash your whole group forward and maybe cause bleed damage where they left behind. We knew we were going to build.
It's interesting. Do you still control it all with your? I feel like controlling 4 characters at one time is going to be a little difficult. Unless they all just follow.
But we also knew that we might have to make variations to the engine to get things to work performantly. If you don't know, in a Survivor-like game, you can have the potential to fight hundreds and even thousands of enemies on screen at a time. So without even making any art yet, Nick put together a really primitive version of a Vampire Survivor where a bunch of entities or things on screen could appear and actually move around.
Classic.
He told me to tell you, in order to get...
They're using Godot, which I guess he did show a little Godot plush in the beginning, so. Yo! We have the same mouse, me and him. Crazy.
This working, he used standard Godot and C# with an ECS pattern to make it work performantly. He says this kind
of... yeah. Okay, that makes sense. ECS pattern.
Fights how Godot works with their node system, so we ended up forking Godot and making our own engine branch version of it that we're calling Dungeon. You get it? Like an engine, but dungeon. Even though most of our game takes place outside now, but not important. Nick is a performance addict, by the way. I'm sure you can get a basic Vampire Survivor working in Godot just fine, but Nick loves turning seconds into nanoseconds when it comes to this stuff. Speaking of lots of enemies,
That's
a
crazy.
big sell of the game I wanted was also a big roster of characters that you can collect and use as weapons. I want modularity in the game where you can create a bunch of different group dynamics, whether it's a really tanky group, whether it's a heavy hitting glass cannon build, maybe a build that focuses on movement and attack speed, or a mixture of all of those put together. Now, this is immediately where I can clock the scope creeping in. Scope Creepers podcast on Airmiss's channel. Check it out. I was on there.
I want to talk about the goal of why you're doing game.
Another go to YouTuber. And he also streams. I watched his stream. He was doing a Bracky's game jam or some game jam he was doing where he was making a game about black holes. And then he ended up not finishing the game jam, but still releasing that game. Pretty cool.
Development, because that's something I think.
Oh, money.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Me and Nick started brainstorming a list of a bunch of different characters, and pretty quickly we got over 60. And that is a situation where that number starts to come down and down as we get further into building the game, where we have to start saying, okay, fine, it can't be 60, maybe 40, maybe 30, hopefully 20. We'll see what we end up with. We're shooting for a release date in October. Yes, that early. I can't wait. Whoa. We're going to try to get into Next Fest and do all the things right.
That's like 4 months. 3 months. Okay.
But we'll see. I'm now shooting.
Well, let's see what how far does it. I mean, they look pretty far into the game. I mean, it's just 10 seconds of. That's the thing about game development, though. Like, 90% of the actual game takes, I mean, not too long. And then polishing, adding things. I mean, my game is it's already there, you know? I got the enemy, I got a player. Why is the no go back to idle? He was all knocked down over here. Oh, he's still knocked down, huh? Okay, yeah. No, that's cool. Oh, didn't save. There he is. He's up. Alright. Oh, not the right video.
For 20 characters in the game before launch. Regardless, since this was going to be a 2D game, I was going to be in charge of most of the artwork. And in the last 6 months, I have drawn more than my entire life combined, I think now. I have spent almost any empty moment not working on the game, working on the
Yo, this is what I
artwork for the game.
I need to know how to freaking draw like this, man. Be so much easier. I don't have an artistic bone in my body. Art wise. I can kind of do 3D. No, I really can't.
Game, drawing on my iPad at night, in bed, watching TV shows, whenever I can.
When I started conceptualizing the art style, I was actually watching a show called Primal, which the season 3 just came out, just binged watched it all. And I really love their like heavy ink black lines. And when it comes to other games, I was thinking of things like Castle Crashers and
Oh, wait a minute. I'm making that game, dude. What a coincidence. Wait a minute.
Zombieville. And I really love their like heavy ink black lines. And when it comes to other games, I was thinking of things like Castle Crashers and Zombieville USA, if you remember that iPhone game forever
That's a
ago.
good that's
This
classic.
is really Wynn's doing me dirty right now. At one point, we were almost going to make a 2.5D type game where we had 2D artwork, but a lot of 3D assets in the game you could go around, which is a cool idea, but it actually makes the math of the game get really weird. And again, with trying to make the game fairly quickly, we were avoiding confusion. So we ended up deciding to do full 2D. But here's an interesting thing. We didn't want to hand draw our animations and our effects for our characters. So Nick actually made an awesome technology last year in Blender that was used to basically solve 3D animation. If you've ever animated in Blender, it is a technical mess. There's hidden menus all over the place. It's very annoying and rough and
it's so
feels
hard.
outdated in a lot of ways. Nick made the bones of this thing in like 2 days, and then we've been working about a full year on it now, perfecting what it does. And it now even works with 2D sprites. Basically, it allows setting base poses of a character, then animating in layers additively. So you basically can start an animation with a base pose of like some guy running, then you move the chest first up and down, and then you make a layer for the legs, and then they move back and forth. Get a little head bob going in there, and boom, next thing you know, you got a full running animation ready to go. We've also decided to release this plugin. It is the first thing we're asking money for, but I think it's like $5 or $10 on our Patreon on Playable Workshop. Every day, me and Nick spent ideating this game. So much has been changed and taken out. Even though it's a relatively simple idea like Vampire Survivors, there's just decisions that you need to start making every second, it feels like. If there's 4 characters, can they die? Which one has the health bar? What are their stats? What points of interest are in the game? What are you trying to do in the game? Is there going to be a teleporter event like Risk of Rain 2 and Megabog? Is there going to be projectiles? Is that
Okay, so they're making a game. Looks pretty good. All right. Oh. Okay. All my things minimized. All right, so we got our player. We got our enemy. So we could set up the most basic scene. We need to, well, first of all, How do I... There's currently a bug where if I run to this top, and this guy's chasing me, that guy floats. Also, it just doesn't feel like you hit him, you know? Like, there's no... Now we gotta start chugging through. Oh. Get effects? Should I hit little effects when you hit them? Oh, God. We need, like, backgrounds. And grounds. And... Um... Okay, we got a forest. It's kind of in the same vein. Rocks and... Yo. This is a popular pack. Oh, man. So if this is a tile set, could make the level of tiles. I don't need a tile set. I just need a repeating background. Kenny's. No. Not AI mode. Wait. There it is. Assets. 2D. Textures. I don't even know how to create art in 2D. This is why every time I try to make a 2D game, I give up. I think I have. I think I have a sprite editor. Pretty sure. Maybe I don't. Let me try to figure this out. Seeing if I have something, a tool that'll allow me to create art, 2D art. A sprite. I have this, right? No. No, I don't have that. How much is it? It can't be that much. Bro, so many of my friends are playing Counter-Strike right now. Ace. Isn't A spread on Steam? It is not. How do I? Yo, I really need to get this extension. All right. There we go. Didn't have the dark mode extension. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. How much is A Sprite? I swear I had it. Let me try signing in. Maybe I have a sign in it. Maybe I have it already. Um. Okay. Give me a second. No, it doesn't look like. Or at least it wants me to buy another copy. Oh, man. PayPal just goes through. Maybe we get it. All right. Oh, man. We're losing money this stream. We'll get a Sprite. All right. Oh. Oh wait, need to All right, we'll download Ace Spray and we'll try to make something, I guess. Oh. Wait, so it is on Steam. Wait, what the heck? I got a Steam key. Let me... Wait. I just... Is it called something different on Steam? I swear I just bought it. Oh. It was literally on Steam. I just didn't even spell it right. Okay. Wait, first of all, let me just close out this purchase window. So bright. Is there a... It's... Oh. Wait, go back. I don't know advanced mode. No, no. Oh, you guys didn't even see that. I actually launched it in advanced mode. Don't do that. How do I go to... Is there dark mode? Theme. Okay. No, I felt like... Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, that's epic. Okay. Wait a minute. New. How big is the window in... 1282 by 772. What's the ratio is that? 1280 1382 divided by 4. God. Now give me that in fraction. Oh god. No, come on. Um, 4:3 ratio, right? You take 774 times 4 divided by 3. Oh god. I did that so wrong. 774 times 4 divided by 3. It's not 4 by 3 ratio. I don't we'll do a 4 by 3 ratio. 720 times 4 divided by 3. 960. No, we'll do 1080. 1020. Alright, that's our world. Hello, I'm Master Programmer Elemental. Hey, yo. Master Programmer, you say? Right now I'm working on my art. This is where we're at right now. Blank canvas. You know. These are our guys right now. A little test scene. It's my guy. I don't know why he was stuck in the swing animation. He can run around. Essentially, I need to do something like this, where it's flat line there. I will just draw the borders. Border right here. We'll get a line. Line. All right, that's our border. Do a little paint bucket. Oh no! Where do we go wrong? Nah, see? It's close. And then we get our skyline. Oh yeah. Oh wait, you know what we'll do? We'll do like a brown. Okay. Shouldn't we not? Shouldn't we have... No, you're so right. The background should be empty because we'll have a different background in the back there. All right, we'll save as. Put it into our game here. Where are we? Okay. Wait. Oh god. Everything's crashing. I don't know why my computer, anytime I want to make a folder in the Windows Explorer, my computer has a seizure. And... Oh. Skeleton. No. I don't know if that's how I spelled foreground right, but take that. No, wait, I saved as. I gotta export. Is that how I spell foreground? There's an E in there, isn't there? No, well, I think that's it. Okay, wait a minute. My aspect ratio is all off, let me tell you. Why is my... Alright, wait, we'll go to product settings. Wait a minute. 1152 by 648. Like, what the heck? 1080 by 720. Perfect. Not perfect. Okay, there we go. All right, let's run it. Not quite. Fix our... Is there a paint bucket but to delete? Is that a thing? All right, that works, yeah. Then we export it back. Swap that guy out. Yo, I kind of made that perfect, though. All right, now that kind of works. Ugh. Is there a way to get Twitch chat onto the screen? Is that a... I don't know. I should just figure that out, fine. All right, so we got our foreground. File new. This guy. Our background. Draw some freaking... Oh! Draw some clouds. What am I doing? Oh, it's so bad. All right, yeah, no, next time. Don't think I could do a 2D game because I'm so bad. Unless I can get somehow the art already, or get somebody or have a better idea. Cause my God. First of all, wait a minute. Oh. No, this is rough. Look at this. Alright, we need to. I mean, it's rough right now. Import a sprite. Import sprite sheet. Oh no, no, I just need to. Only file open. Let's see if we can get like a player. Get like a HUD going, might as well. So we edit, view, frame properties. I just broke crying. Oh, it's his eyes. No, that makes more sense, yeah. Alright, we get our eraser out. Is our player? Canvas size. Go in. Okay, now we got our little frame here. So we file, save as. It is a different PNG. Oh. How do I do UI elements? Control nodes? Probably, right? Basically, a control node is a like the UI node. Why is it? I just don't get like what the like. It's not filling up the line here. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's do a. Color rect. If I take this guy, layout, anchors, just as I suspect. Might have failed here. Just get it. Custom minimum size, 1080. Okay, okay. Texture rect. This would be the player head. All right. Also, we're making the health bar because not that. I always have this issue of like I'm like doing something and then I'm just like, what if I just start making the health bar right now? It's like a good use of my time. Health bar. That value. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Just that right there. No. It is so hard, isn't it? No, you have to assign it to the. Mouse passes through. All right, let's just throw a couple enemies in here, you know? There's one right there. One right there. The player's health bar is going to be above him. Okay, why can't I? Yeah. Now that's gonna be nice. Like, why would I want to move this guy? I did. Ah, man. Put the health bar right above him. All right, let's attack these guys. Knock them away. Knock them up. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can. Wait. Why is he? All right, so what have we learned? Making games is hard. It's so hard. I think the biggest thing is just art. I'm just so bad at. And just taking other people's art and then fixing it to the is unless you have unless you find the perfect art or you take it and then change it in some way or it just really you need kind of need the art style to be catered towards the type of game you want to make, you know? But this is difficult. Very difficult. But I guess I'll probably end it here. 6, 7, 8, 2.5 hours I've been streaming almost. Just over 2 hours. There's just not much. Didn't really remake the game. It made just a worse version. I mean, if you guys want me to continue this, but I'd have to start from the ground up. Two and a half hours. The last stream was 2 hours, and I got decently far. And I think right now it's not the fact that I don't know what to do. It's just, it's really just art, man. You need to be good at making art. The programming, the development of it is just the easy part. I guess you'd have to program it to the art style though that you want. But I just gotta stick with what I know. Back into 3D. It's crazy adding a dimension is just in my brain just works so much easier that way. Getting into Blender, 3D modeling. I already have some 3D models. Let's play some of my games. Um, do you think I just search? Here it is. Okay, let's play. This one I had to download. Yo, I can donate to myself. God, I downloaded. I really did buy a Sprite, and you know what? It didn't help. I really extract. All right, here. Let me get it ready. Here is the game I made. I really should do it. Is this even worth showing? It's so bad. It's so bad. All right. All right. Here's a game I made for what was it? Some one a game jam that I entered and then realized that maybe I did finish it. It's called Casino Owner Simulator. Sit up. Let me sit up for this one, but I get intense. All right, we got a working settings menu. No sound. There's music and there's sound effects, but I don't think there's music or sound effects. Oh, there is. Turn the music down. Okay, questionable sound effects. There's some sun glitching over there. Oh, our first customer. Welcome. Okay. You'd like to you'd like to gamble a little bit or sir? Oh. Oh, second customer. First. Come on, man. You want to buy something? Okay, wait. Are you going to gamble? Oh, no, he's just looking at it. Come on, man. You know you want to. You're due, man. You're due. Trust me. Oh. He lost? Oh, he keeps losing, man. No, you're good. You're going to get it soon. Oh, another guy. Come on, one more win. And then we buy ourselves. Yes. Yeah, we got another machine for you, man. Where you You just looking out there? Oh, it's a nice view out there. Come on, man, going up. Oh, is he gonna go? You know, like I was about to dog him like this game. It's not bad. It's got a game loop. I mean, this is it. It's got a timer. It's got a sensitivity slider that doesn't really. It's got only 5 values you can choose as your sensitivity. But look at them go. Wait, I can buy another machine. Oh no, they're more expensive. Now, out of these models, which ones do you guys think I made? It's the chair. The chair. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, see, man. Am I able to go out there? I don't think. There used to be a glitch you can get out. You know, the random white light spots on the... Like, there's no light there. Oh. Wait, we can get out with them. Go. Oh! Yeah. There's a couple glitches in the game, and... All right, where you going? Come on, sir. Wait, come back. Oh. Where you going? Oh. He went home. But... And then that's the game. There's like a day and night cycle. I mean, there's the sun. I don't know. I didn't add a skybox. I don't know what... I'm also locked out until I get another customer. Yeah, there's a couple problems with the game. For one, you can get out of the box. We're stuck here. And the day cycle lasts for so long. You can kind of see it's moving. Like the sun is moving in the sky. You can see the shadow. But get, come on, man. Come on. But like that's it. There's only 2 customers this day, and the day lasts 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking there. This is what happens when you don't play test your game and you sit there grinding it, and then you realizing 30 minutes for one day, and the first day only 2 customers show up. Like that's, I guess in hindsight, you should have just known that. All right, that's game. That's game 1. Let's see if it'll open up another game. Let me look myself up again. We got Afterlife. This is probably my best game submission in a game jam with some absolute banger. This is before I use Godot. You guys hear that music? Well, let me turn it up. Oh. All right, there's no volume settings. It just doesn't work. You guys can kind of hear the music. Look at it go. All right, so the point of the game is I think it was the end is the beginning was the game jam idea. And so the point is if you die, you come back as a ghost, and then you can go interact with things. You press enter here. Oh, wait, I gotta press the button. So you go up here, and you can kind of go through things, but you can't exit. So then you go. And I made all the art myself. So if you start with the art yourself, then you can kind of, it's kind of blocked off. There's the door. But when you start with the art yourself, it makes it so much easier to make like a cohesive game. Also, the music does not last for the entire world. So every time I get to a new level, does the music restart, or did I just... Okay, no, the music's fine. I guess they're kind of cut off here, but... Okay. Wait. Oh. Window capture and display capture are 2 different things. I don't get... Okay, whatever. Anyways, that's another one. That one's alright. Don't sound the alarm. Wait, this one's crazy. Why are these other ones popping up? These are my 5 games I've published. Published as in I uploaded them. This game I would not consider a game. Would not recommend playing this one. Also, I used AI for the art, cover art. Just not worried about that. All right, this is my first 3D game. Was it? Or was that last one my first 3D game? Okay. Don't sound the alarm. All right, the point of this one is an escape room. You got the problem is escape is a pretty crucial. The problem with making Windows games is escape is a key that like is universal pause button. But when you make a windowed game, escape is to release your mouse. And then that was the issue with that game. So then this one, look at the page looks better, the description, you got a little bit of little images of the game. There's a full screen button. This is probably I'd say my best game. I'd go ahead and say it. How do I pause? All right, M is pause. I really should just have that there. I guess it's very dark but like, it's giving like an ominous vibes, right? You got the menus. Oh, oh. Our controls. I'm switching this. Okay, that's not working. It should be tilde, or is because that's not a. Take a photo is shift? Wait, take a photo is not shift. Walk is F? Alright, there's some bugs here. That wasn't like that. Alright, let's see we got some plants and animals to discover. And there's our pictures. Alright, so we go down to the planet. It's got a loading screen. You guys can't see the loading screen, but no, there's a loading screen, trust. A little laggy. Take a zoom. Take a picture. Oh yeah. Come on. Yeah, she's getting antsy. I gotta end here soon. Very laggy. Oh! Take a picture of the bird. All right, we're going back. Go back to the mothership. All right, we can just go see our photos. Pretty nice. And go back. Discovered a blue lotus. Sugan mushroom. The oak tree. Red finch. Pretty good. I think I got the system set up. There were some bugs, as we've discovered. And the FPS, it's not the best run, the most well-run game. And yeah, I guess I played all of them. And then we don't talk about this one. We don't talk about that one. That one I'm not even gonna open it up. All right. Not bad. I think that should be it for today. I don't know. Let me check my schedule. I think next Thursday should be available. Let me check. Next Thursday I'll be available. Wednesday I might be available. Tomorrow I'm thinking about streaming as well, which you guys won't be here for. But I think I'm gonna try to get something planned for tomorrow, so it's more well run of a stream. Which, I mean, not many people tuned in today, but yeah, probably stream tomorrow, if not next Thursday. And starting next Wednesday is the GMTK Game Jam. So I think I'll be live doing that. So if anybody's catching this VOD, I'll be there. But that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this after the fact, make sure you follow, subscribe. Make sure you're notified when I go live. I go live for my third stream. All right.